Hello everyone. Hello Yukari. Thanks for joining in again today. Yeah, I'm just we're doing some more art today. I just did my kitchen because I had to move everything back a couple of days because of the power outages in my area earlier. But and next week I won't be here though, so I figured I probably at least should do one more stream to end out the week. So we'll switch over to CSP here. There we go. Scooch me over a bit. Scooch, scooch. Oh wait, and I gotta make CSP a little smaller so I can see the chat. There we go. Scoot myself over a bit. There we go. It's good. There we go. Yeah. I heard you were going through some stuff with the bad weather too, Yukari. Oh. Scooch me over a teensy bit more just because my copyright thing is there. Yeah, that's too bad. I hope everything's okay now for you, and hopefully spring comes. Like it was around for a minute and it's warmer today, but I hope it's like, over with for a bit because that was a lot. Spring really went out with a lion this year, that's for sure. Or, sorry, winter went out like a lion. There we go. Okay, that's good. Glad you're fine. Ooh, yeah. Tornado warnings are bad. I'm not in a tornado area, but we definitely had high winds and some bad weather that knocked a lot of trees over and power lines and threw out power to a lot of places around here. And I think there's a couple of places in the country that still don't have power, but we count as in town. So we're like in a suburb. So ours came on in a couple of days, thankfully. But yeah, glad it's better there for you too. Yeah, so we're just going to continue working on this art that I started of my Vtuber team. There we go. Yeah. And my slow bro, which I love. I think it's one of the funniest things I've ever drawn. Gonna fix his ear a little bit. No, he got a droopy ear. There we go. Fix his droopy ear a little. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's brown. Maybe not brown. It's just a little bit of that. Okay. So, who else do we got? We've got to draw Ursaluna. Oh, and my Altaria, which is also very cute and silly looking. So far, I've done the silly little guys on my team. Oh, I drew the face on Slowbro looking very happy because the face on Slowbro always looks like he hates his life, and I always feel bad for it. Okay, let's look up Ursaluna. I've left the two complicated and scary Pokemon. Not scary, but complicated Pokemon for last. Let's find a good Ursaluna. I don't want like the Blood Moon Ursaluna. I want normal Ursaluna. Let's see. They're like cute. Oh, this one's kind of cute. Yeah, it's kind of a cute drawing of Ursaluna. Are you a VTuber, Yukari? I know you said you used to stream, but, YouTube screwed you over. But, not sure if you are a VTuber or not. Nope, not a VTuber. What's your Pokemon team? Who are your favorite guys? If you like Pokemon. I guess I shouldn't assume everybody enjoys Pokemon, but if you like Pokemon, what's your favorite little team? Oh my gosh. What is happening? Yeah, well, this the one I use, VTuber Kit, is free. So as long as you have a mic and a webcam, you can use this. Ah, no worries. Yeah, So if you do want to ever get into it, no pressure. But the one I'm using, VTuber Kit by Cupin, it's on Itch.io, and it is free. So as long as you have like a computer webcam, or a laptop with a webcam built in and a microphone, you can use this program. Because I started using it just to talk to people in Discord and mess around with the customization options, but then I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. Yeah. So that one's really good. So I recommend it, and it's super cute, and there's a whole bunch of different customization options. Like, I don't know if you've seen my other ones, but I have like my D&D character. I have a Christmas version that I was using at Christmas time. I have a gamer version. I have a Kiki's Delivery Service version. What else I got? A little fairy girl, and then my sleepy time version. So yeah, there's a lot of different customization options for this. So the only reason why I want to work on making my own, oh my gosh, what is happening? The only reason why I want to make my own thing is because I want to have, yeah, I want to have full rights to it. So um or not that I'm, anywhere near big enough to be start thinking about merch or anything, but just something for the future. I'd like to have more control over it. So that's why I designed my own. But if you just like the idea, or you just want to like chat with your friends with it, it's called VTuber Kit on itch.io by Cupin. Yeah, yeah. And you just can set it up with OBS, which is also free. OBS is free. So yeah. And you just do like virtual camera with OBS and set your the VTuber kit as your camera. They have instructions on how to set it up on the website. So, but yeah, it's very fun, very cute. I've enjoyed using it. The thing is, it has like one body type. That's pretty basic. Like it's free. I'm not complaining. This isn't a complaint, but just one body type, and it can either do feminine characters, androgynous characters. There's not really like any super masculine characters in it, but I would say that it is generally geared towards feminine or androgynous characters. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. So Ursaluna's like, I better actually draw on my art stream. Ursaluna's like got a big back, and then it's like clouds. And its head is like here. It's very big. I'm gonna have to like, and then head. It's got ear, ear. Just very roughing this in. It's got like a ruff around its face like this. Fan. It usually has its mouth open, but it doesn't have to have its mouth open, so I think I'll get it mouth closed. Get its snout in there. And then it's kind of got a big back here. Got big paws. Coming down. This. This is extremely roughed in. Me just kind of like figuring out the body shape here. And then another leg, tail. It's got like all these fans on it, which are kind of neat. It's kind of a neat visual style Pokemon. And I'll definitely need to make it bigger. And then it's got the claws. Claws. Okay. And I got more paws, more claws. There you go. Okay, so kind of like that basic shape. Obviously, I'll have to clean it up a lot, but it's kind of like, oh, I better draw its eyes, actually. It looks kind of like, kind of tired all the time. It's like... Ah, yes. I have one way to draw things, and that's making them look kind of silly or very pathetic. And it's got a moon, and then it's got the clouds on the moon. It's got like this flare out thing. Oh no, it doesn't have the flare out on the head. That is my mistake. The flare out is behind its back. And then the snout. Got like this kind of like thing. It's got a nose. Like that. Very, very rough. Very rough. Thank you. Yeah, I I really love Teddy Ursa, but I never really liked Ursa Ring, and then I just kind of came back around on Ursa Luna, like, oh, it's not cute. It's definitely not cute, because Ursa Luna is very intimidating looking in the game. It's quite large. Um, but I came back around on it, because, I don't know, Ursa Ring just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know if it was because it was standing, or... Anyway, I never really liked the Ursa Ring's design, which was sad, because I love Teddy Ursa. So I would like never, if I had a Teddy Ursa, I'd never want it to evolve. But I like Ursa Ring. Ursa Ring is cute. Okay. So Ursa Ring's gonna have to be a heck of a lot bigger because it is a big bear. Okay, maybe I also just want everybody to fit in the space. I could move everybody over if I have to. Oh no, Beware is like pretty far over too. So I might just move my character over a bit. The one thing you can do with digital art that you cannot do with traditional art is just move stuff around. It's a very nice bonus to it. What song is this? Drift Above the Clouds. I heard this last time I was drawing while I was drawing Minior, and I'm like, oh, it's like Minior's theme song. Yeah, the clouds do look like eyebrows. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ursaluna just looks kind of like a little intimidating, but also a little fed up with everything. It gives like big, tired mom energy. Like, but yeah. Okay. Oh, I gotta draw its other leg. Yeah, okay. And then it's got the other leg is like here. Okay, and then it's got this. Okay. Let's make this a bit clearer. I'm gonna put Altaria up a bit further. I'll just have to... Altaria's legs are gonna get cut off a bit. That's fine. It's... Oh. What's going on? Oh, there we go. I'm like, Altaria's not moving. What's happening? Just scoot our Altaria up a little bit. No. No, don't do that. Please don't cut off the entire picture. Thank you. Okay, now I gotta fix up some of this, because Altaria's feet will be behind Ursaluna now. It'll just be this cloud emerging from above Ursaluna. There we go. And Ursaluna's back, I guess, would be more like that. Yeah. Okay. And then give Ursaluna longer legs. Okay, there. Make this a little... There we go. Do. Okay. And, okay, that's an incredibly rough Nurse Luna. Let's see if there's anything I can add more to make it look a little bit more accurate. So, got the claws, got the feet, got the tails. Tail's kind of like the ball. It's got these, like, I gotta add the, these, like, they're not spikes. I don't know what to call them. Like that, and then they come out here too. Like that. Yeah, I don't know exactly what they are. Okay. And then it's like kind of like a cloudy poof underneath it too. Okay. Mix up some of these lines a little bit. Okay. And then it's got like kind of like clouds and back to my picture. Yeah, and the clouds are kind of around it, like here as well, and then come down like that. Oh, it also has them coming off their face, like this. And then it's its ear, and then yeah, its head is a little bit askew. Gotta adjust it slightly. Oh, not size-wise, shape-wise. There you go. Okay, kind of like that. Okay, let's see. See what else I'm missing here. It like almost has like mud on its paws, kind of. Like more of the cloud kind of. It's like cloud and mud. It's very strange. Oh, and it's on its back feet as well. Okay, it's like gray stuff. There we go. Okay, okay. And its tail is a little higher up than that. Just like this, and then it's got a little bit of it on there. Is it on its back? No, it's behind. Okay, okay. Yeah, the only thing I find newer Pokemon designs, they're a little bit more complicated to draw. They've got a bit more going on. So it's a little trickier, I find. You can't just like go quite as oh, I forgot the ears. Go quite as like freehand with it and just they're less basic shapes is what I'm trying to say. Oh my god. Took me a while to get there, but there we go. And then the moon on its head is a bit bigger than the one I drew, so it's more this. There we go. Okay. And it's got things on the side. Oh, and I guess the legs are more like here, more up into the side of its body as opposed to below. And kind of like that. It like has a very wide central stance. I say like I know what I'm talking about, but it's more like this. It's like about to rough you up. And then it's got the claws. Just rough them in for now. Okay, I gotta fix this up. This is all. When your sketch lines, you have so many sketch lines that you need to like clean them because you don't know what you're keeping and what you're getting rid of. Okay, and then this one is coming down like like that, and then also has, oh, no. Less in, more out claws. Okay. There. And I think it's just, its head is too small in my drawing. Its head needs to be a little bit more big, a little bit more central. Okay. Yeah, I think these just need to like be more prominent, like whatever they are. This fan of fur fan? Not sure. I should probably count how many that has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it has 9 across the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's insane. I actually got the number right on the first try. I just need to spread them out a bit. Okay. Okay. And then this stuff is like coming down like that. And then these are more, a little bit more prominent. So they're more like this. Yeah. Like I can't whip out Ursaluna quite as quick as I whipped out Slowbro, for example, when I'm speaking of like how they've come, like they're still using basic shapes, basic colors, like they're still trying to like keep the colors and shapes fairly simple, but they have had to complicate them slightly over time just to kind of make them, you know, there's only so many ways you can use so many different types of things, so they've had to like complicate them up slightly, but they you can tell, you can see them trying to keep things simplified, the Pokemon people. Okay. So I'm just gonna, you know, fix that up. Get this all out. Okay, let's see how this is. Okay, it also has them on its legs. Okay, so they're like coming down here, like this. And then on the other side, more like coming down here. Like that. It's becoming more and more recognizable as there's a Luna, which is good. The more I mess around with it. And I'm also not trying to copy the Pokemon art style one for one. I am trying to like, oops, make it more a mixture of my style and their style, which is always a tricky thing to tread. I'm just making the ears a little better. Oh, it's got a little weird things. Okay. Oh yeah, it's got like a, its eyes are closer together. Can I control select? No, okay. So I want to select all the eyes, make them slightly bigger, and okay, and slightly closer together. Oh, nope. Move, please. Move. And then it's got like a strong brow line where it's like, it's like, just kind of like a little grump, a little bit of a grump, but like an affectionate grump, a grump that, you know, like someone who's grumpy, but they have a good heart. There, okay. It's not amazing, but I would say it is recognizable as Ursaluna for a rough draft. Oh, thank you for saying it's cute, Yukari. Now I have the arguably the hardest one to draw, which is Lunala. I feel like my Slowbro is not squat enough. I need to squat him up a little bit. Let's squat him up a little bit. squat them up a little bit. Retransform, and we're just gonna like spread them out a little. There we go. Last time I did this, I found out that Slowbro is 5'7" officially, official heights, which is my height. Or no, 5'3". Slowbro is 5'3", which is a few inches shorter than me, which is disturbing. I never thought Slowbro was so big. But for the sake of my art, he's going to be a little shorter just because I want picture composition outweighs all. That's yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, Slowbro is big, and then Beware is like 7 foot tall or something like that, like a crazy tall. So, my foot is gone. My foot is gone. I lost my foot. There, we'll just click it in there. I'll fix it later. Fix it in post. Okay. So we got Altaria is behind Ursaluna. Let's fluff Altaria up a little bit more. Now that I've got, oh my god, that is, oh, eraser please. Now that we've got Ursaluna in, I can like make Altaria fill the space a bit more. Feet are still gonna get cut off, but Ursaluna does give lady vibes, maybe. Maybe that's it. Then, oh, head to squat. Head to squat. I made, oh, I just drew, that was supposed to be the last C2O. There we go. Let's do this as well. There, that looks better. There we go. Looks better now. Cool. I was like, something's up with Ursaluna's face, and I can't figure out what is wrong. And it's like, ah, the face is too squat. There we go. Okay. Just, okay. So I've got Ursaluna under control now, or at least roughed in. Strange bear that has many complications. This bear is a complicated design, but we figured it out. Okay. Okay. And then Lunala, who is arguably going to be the most difficult to draw. Okay, let's look up Lunala. Because Lunala is a legendary Pokemon, and we know with Pokemon, if they're legendaries, they must be the most over-designed. Why not put in legendary? Lunala, please. Oh boy. Oh, this is a good. Trying to find one of that's from the front. Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's a fan art, but that's okay. That might actually, because it's someone else's drew it might actually make it easier for me to draw, as to see what they did. Okay, so Lunala is very symmetrical. So I might actually use the symmetry tool on Lunala to make this work. Okay, let's okay. Altaria is just up there having a blast. Having the very best time. Okay. So, Lunala. Okay, let's put the I don't normally use the symmetry tool, but since I've been making my model, I'm like, ooh, this is actually kind of fun. Because I do have trouble with symmetry in my drawings. As you can tell, nothing here is symmetrical because I didn't want to have to worry about, well, Slowbro is technically a little symmetrical because they're staring into the middle distance. They're staring beyond the cameraman. They're seeing space behind the cameraman. There's a bug 20 feet behind the cameraman that Slowbro is staring at. Ooh, yeah, I like this song. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, symmetry tool is this. And I want the symmetrical ruler. Oh, that's fine. You're totally good, okay? Yeah, I always expect people to be a little bit behind on the live stream anyway, because there's a delay, so no worries. Okay, let's put Lunala there. I'll adjust myself after. And we'll get, oh my gosh, there we go. Okay, so Lunala has a moon-shaped head. Lunala's all moon or crescent moon shapes, so that does make it a little easier. So we've got, oh, see, I'm already, let's zoom in. Not too much, because I always believe in not zooming in too much when you are. Okay, and then head is part of it. Okay. And then it has like, oh God. I wish my windows would stop jumping all around the screen. That would be great. I'm just trying to shift them out of the way so I can see my reference. Because I don't want to import this reference because it's a live stream, or a live fan art, and it's a live stream. So, then up, blah, blah. And then wing. It's like, it's got a big blade on the wing, like that. Big blade wing. Okay. And then they's got like these kind of like connected pieces. Okay. And then the blade parts go into the connected pieces like this. Except for the top and the bottom, which stay as blades. Okay. Legendary Pokemon man. Okay, and then there's like little star bits that are like this. Goes up. I do like Lunala's design. I've just never drawn it before, so it's like, ooh. And it's not even that, like, legendary Pokemon wise, it's not as bad as some of them. And then it's got like a crazy tail, but that's gonna go behind my head. Okay. As the trainer. Okay. And then its face is like this, just like a circle. And then it's got like a V-neck. Like that. And then these come down. This is like star, star, star. There. And then down. Okay. Okay. And then it's got like teardrop shapes, teardrop shape, teardrop shape, teardrop shape. Okay. And no. It almost has like a rib cage here, which is like this, like that. And then its face, like I said, its face is here. Like spiky. And I'm gonna erase its face a little bit. Let me put the snap eraser on. Go. And then got little vampire teeth. Because it's a bat. Got a little tiny nose. It's got rectangle eyes. Like that. And then eye like that. Something like that. Its head is a little too small. I made its head a bit too small. Might have to move this whole drawing down a bit, but it's something like that. A little bit bigger. And Yeah, something like that. I can fix it up in a bit, but no, stop trying to jump up to the top. It's really annoying that you keep doing that. Okay. No. I wish that option was not there where it was like, "Ooh, did you want this to be up here?" It's like, no, if I wanted it to be up there, I would have asked you. Okay. Okay. So we got Lunala roughed in here. We are going to move. Oh, nope. Yeah, it's something like that. It's a very cool looking Pokemon. I do like it a lot. Oh, and I guess it's got like, just because I couldn't see it in the fan art I had here, it's got like these little spikes coming down from, it's like here, like that. Okay. And the whole thing's got to move down a bit and over. Down and over a bit. So turn off the symmetry tool for a second. And we are going to grab this. Kind of like that. It's going to go behind my character a little bit. Okay. Yeah, something like that. And then I put all my sketches on one layer, which is nipping me in the butt a little bit. Or not nipping, kicking my butt a little bit. But, you know, hindsight, it's going to increase me a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now, oh, I got to make sure Minior can be seen. Because he's just as important as everybody else, and he's a little cutie. Got to make sure he's being represented. There we go. Okay. And then I'm just going to not rush and put these in, my little fixes. There we go. And then that. Okay. And then oh, Lunala is going to be behind Altaria's Fluff here, because they're in the background. Behind my character. Whoop. Okay. Erase this a little bit. Okay. And just clear up around my head a little bit so you can kind of see. So Lunala is going to be behind me. Okay. There we go. And then okay. Yeah, I like the symmetry tool more as a tool for the sketch as opposed to the line art. Obviously, when I'm doing a thing like a model where it's important that everything is on the same layer, it's a little bit more complicated. But I do find it is better as a tool for the sketching, because it's like, okay, I want to make sure both eyes are in the right place and stuff. There we go. But I find it makes maybe you can add your own little like imperfections after when you fix up the sketch, because I find the line art looks like, besides when you're doing something like a VTuber model, it makes everything look very stiff, and it can come out maybe looking not quite the way you want it to. Okay, so now I've got everybody in the right spots. I do think my canvas is a bit crowded, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the whole thing. And I'm going to shrink everything down. Just so I have enough room to like... get all the outside details in. Like I can spread out Altaria a little bit. I can spread out Beware a little bit. Okay. So there's the sketch. Like, for example, I think Beware is a little bit thin. I want Beware to be a little bit more wide. Stout, like I had my good old Slowbro, like that. And then same with the leg. Gotta move the leg out a bit. Ooh. Do that, because I don't want to mess up Slowbro's cool shell that I drew. There we go. Yeah, and then Beware will come down here. There we go. Yeah, because Beware is kind of a big, fluffy guy, so. And same with Lunala. Not Luna, Ursaluna. Try to do Ursaluna a little bit here. Just a touch. Make them look a little bit more intimidating. And then my canvas doesn't look so like everybody's crowded. Oh, cancel. Let's just there, just a touch, just to make everybody look a little bit like they have breathing room. There we go. There we go. Okay. I also want I want to make sure everybody's on like a similar plane. Which I don't think they're not totally. My character might be a little bit floating. But Beware and Slowbro are okay. Ursaluna could be okay depending on the way because the claws are lower, but as long as their feet are on a relatively same plane to Slowbro and Beware. So I think I might just grab Slowbro and Beware a little bit. Move them just a touch down. Like that. Cool. And then move my character a touch more down. Try not to get too much of Lunala because I just got them all cleaned up. Move me just a touch down so I'm on the same level. Like that. And I can add my my spikies back to Lunala there. Yeah, there we go. Clean up some more of these extra lines that I don't need. Okay. And move this Pokeball. Okay. We're just fixing this up a little bit. Something like that. And then star. Okay. Something along those lines. Okay. Fixing up Lunala a little bit. Okay. So. Okay, so I guess we're going to start on the line art now. Relatively start on the line art now. Okay, so start a new layer. Almost the dreaded thing of, oh wait, before I start on the line art, important thing to do. flip your canvas. Just to see if everything looks okay. Flip horizontal. Let's see. Is anybody really funky-dory? Altaria's head is in a weird place. Slowbro's ear is a little off. I'm on a little bit of a lean. Okay, so a couple things to adjust here. Let's get Altaria's head. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Okay, let's get Altaria's head situated and moved over a bit. Like this. There you go. Okay, good. That's a good start. I'm on a bit of a lean towards that way, so let's fix that. And just try to sneak around everybody without messing up. Just give me a slight, there we go, slight adjustment that way. Slowbro, one of your ears is smaller than the other, I think is the issue. We'll just make that a bit bigger and a bit that. Ooh. And then we'll just fix up your face. We'll fix your face, dude. It's okay. Don't worry, buddy. We'll fix your face. There we go. And, you know, it's, there we go. Like this, or like that. Okay. Just a little bit. Okay. Beware is also on a bit of a lean, so. And just try not to grab Slowbro. There we go. I'm just kind of like, not too much into Lanella. There we go. Just a slight adjustment in. Okay. There. Better. Okay, let's switch it back. Flip horizontal. There we go. Yep, that looks better already. Okay. Perfect. Line art time. Now, what kind of line art do I want to do today? Let's try the good pen. I like the good pen. Let's do a... Ooh, not that thick. Let's do a... Let's do low anti-aliasing, because I do like... No, actually, let's do normal. Opacity is 100. Thickness is decent. Let's see. Yeah. And I want it to be pretty dark. There we go. Yeah. So this good pen was one that Drawfee suggested, and I've always talked about how much I love Drawfee. Oh, let's turn up the brightness and the contrast. Oh, too much. Yeah, just having the brightness up is probably good. Okay, and then we're going to turn off this layer. So I just have the one layer, so it's less complicated for my brain. Okay, and then we're going back here. So, good pen. If you look up good pen in the Clip Studio Paint art page, it's literally just called that. It has I think a Japanese name, but the translation is good pen. And it's like a pen with kind of like a weird taper in the middle, and it's a very rough pen. Has like a texture to it. So, and because this is just a for fun artwork, I'm going to be doing very basic, like, rough coloring and rough lining. So it's not intended to be amazing. It's just, this is just for fun for me because it's fan art. How big? Let's do a 15. There we go. Yeah, it just has a nice, like, smooth, like, kind of a funky taper to it. Already I'm like, I don't like how I'm drawing this ear, but that's just a personal thing. Yeah, and it's like a angled pen too, so it get tight. It gets like thicker. Ooh, look at that. It's so cool. It's like a calligraphy pen almost. A little messy. Sometimes it doesn't do what you want it to do, but it's kind of cool. Okay. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah, this is just a, a silly fun time, so I need to draw my Brett. Actually, this might be a bit too wide for my face detail, so let's adjust it slightly. Okay. And there's that. Get my... a little too big. There we go. And then we're just gonna fix that eyebrow because I can never get eyebrows aligned the right way the first time either. There we go. Fix this bump a little bit. Yeah, the good pen has very strong pressure sensitivity too, so it's a little bit of a wild card, but it's a fun wild card. There we go. Better. Get this pen, and then I got my Brett there. I'm gonna zoom in a bit more. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying it looks cute. We'll see how it goes as I go, but I'm trying not to be stingy about my line art I guess is the best way to say it. I'm just trying to like do it and not, oh, I'm on not overcorrect myself too much as I'm going. Get the eyes in. And because the Pokemon art style, even though I'm trying to do a combo of its art style and my own art style, they are very simple art styles and like in a good way. I love the Pokemon art style. I think it's adorable. Especially some of the Pokemon. I know the Pokemon card art is all different styles, but there's something about the Pokemon card art that really makes me happy. There. Just fix my eyes there. Fix my lashes a bit here. There, because they're more like this. Oh, no worries. Thank you for hanging out. It's always nice. Well, have a good time with your dog. Okay. And then I've got like that. Oh. There we go. Okay. And we'll try and should I cheat? Should I cheat a little? Because I really like how this eye turned out. Should I cheat? Nope. Not if I cheat incorrectly. Jeez. Okay. Oh my god, why? Almost like I've never lassoed in my life. Okay, copy and paste. And then we are going to flip horizontal. There we go. And then we're gonna move it. And then we're gonna turn it. Ooh, this way. There we go. And then we're gonna distort it a little bit. Because it would be a bit more squished. Move it a little bit more out this way. Oh, not that far. Something like that. Oh, maybe move it over slightly more into the. There you go. Kind of like that. Something like that. We can always fix it later. Okay, and then we've got my nose. Oh, we can go back up to 10 now. Something like that. We'll just turn up this side. Oh, we want to merge this with the layer below. Merge with layer below. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I'm just gonna go in and just this up a little bit. There we go. Not quite that pointy at the bottom, maybe. There we go. Fix up these lines a bit. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, there, that looks not bad. Okay, and then draw the rest of my face. Oops. Oh, I gotta draw my glasses. I always want to forget my glasses. Kind of important, because I can't see without them. There we go. Then just clean this up a little bit. There we go. Nope, no. Ooh, too much pressure. There we go. Something along those lines. Okay, and then face. My face in. Ooh, helps if my everything hits at the right spot. There we go. My neck. And my choker. There we go. Go. And just mix it up. Okay. And there we go. Okay. And we'll just roughen them. There. For my necklace. There we go. Something like that. Okay, and then we have the whoop and the whoop. Okay, and then the tie for my hoodie. There we go. Yeah, that's turning out okay. Kind of fix up the zipper tie a little bit. There we go. Nice. Again, just trying to keep the line art very flowy. Not trying to get... Oh, I forgot. When I reflected these, my shines on my eyes are in the wrong spots. I need to sneeze. 1 second. Okay. Wow, is it already like... I've already been drawing for an hour? That flew by. Okay, well, I'll do it for a few more minutes. Just until Yukari gets back, at least. My #1 watcher, Yukari. I don't want to disappear while they're gone. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, looking pretty cute. Oh, I forgot. The whole thing, I got distracted when I had to sneeze, but I have to fix my shines on my eyes because they're in the wrong spots because I flipped it horizontal. The shine would move over to this side. Oh. Like that. There we go. Maybe just draw this circle back in. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's get it back up to 10. Perfect. Okay. There we go. There we go. Go. Here we go. Okay. I really like my hoodie. No, it's something like, ooh, I designed it and I really like it, but I do really like it. I think it turned out cute. Got like a stripe on it. Trying to just make my design nice and simplified. Okay. Then I've got the one thing about hoodies or giving myself a poofy hoodie. I do have to make sure like my anatomy in a big quotation marks because it's like I'm not good at anatomy, but I can cheat a bit with a big hoodie. I can cheat a bit with a poofy hoodie. Hello. I'm gonna be wrapping up soon, but I wanted to wait until you were back. So just kind of maybe trying to finish the line art on my character. Then I will come back to this another day. But yeah, this has been really fun. I was kind of scared of doing Ursaluna and Lunala because they were the two more difficult Pokemon to draw, just due to their more complicated designs, but they ended up being fun. Sometimes when you're nervous about something, it ends up not being that bad. Words to live by, I guess. There we go. And then get the sleeve cuff in there. I put my hand in my pocket. I'm cheating. One hand is in my pocket and the other hand's holding the Pokeball. I don't know if you're old enough to recognize that reference, but yeah. One hand's in my pocket and the other one's holding a Pokeball. Drawing the stripes on my hoodie. Okay. There we go. Just fix up these lines a little bit for pressure. There we go. Yeah, this pen is so much fun. It's like almost like a calligraphy pen, which is fun. Yeah, put them in pockets, and this one's going to be partially covered. I was thinking about throwing the Pokeball up. Yeah, okay, good. You are old enough to recognize that song. I'm gonna put the Pokeball in my hand instead of tossing it because Lunala's behind me now, in the design. So that's what I'm gonna do instead. And that will serve to cover up at least part of my hand. So win-win. There we go. That's one stripe. 3 stripes. 4 stripes. There we go. Yes. Is it not a Oh, no. Message retracted? What? I was like, what? What is happening? Redacted message. The message cannot be seen by mortal eyes. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, let's finish up just doing the line art for my character. And then I will call it for tonight. There we go. Pocket. Oh. Pocket. There we go. And then do my little dangle drawstrings, which I will erase the extra lines in to make them actual stars and not cheat stars. There we go. Oh my god, I got here and forgot how to draw a star. Wow, I had a brain fart. Something like that? Yeah. Let's redo that. What? Morgan, you know how to draw stars. What is happening? There we go. God. I was like, I forgot how to draw stars in my brain. There we go. Perfect. Not perfect, but we'll take it. Okay. Again, I'm trying not to be too finicky about the liner. I'm just trying to let it flow. Very flowy. Probably help if I zoomed out a little bit more. Something like that. Okay. Flowy. Flowy. Oh, yes, the hand. Okay, so we're going to draw. I'm holding something, so it's going to be pinky up. This one is also going to be up, but then this is going to be in my hand. And then these ones are going to be behind. Oh, behind. Don't mind the fact that these look like claws right now. Oh, they're a little too far apart too. Something like that, and then the thumb is going to be like that, and then Pokeball. Yeah, something along those lines. I have claw fingers. I'll deal with that later. But for now, claw fingers. Florf. If I make the Pokeball bigger, it'll cover up my claw. Oh god, don't fill it. It'll cover up my claw fingers more, like that. Because I do have baby hands in real life. Nothing else about me is baby-sized, but my hands are. I have very stubby fingers. And small hands. There we go. Something like that. Good enough from a distance for now. Okay. Now shoes. Shoes are gonna be like this. Just a little bit more on the ground than I had them in the sketch. And then doot. We're gonna have the laces. Oh, and we got the bottom of the thing. And we're gonna have this. And then this. Like that. Okay, good. Whip that shoot out real quick. Okay. Thank God no one in the Pokemon franchise stands with their feet facing completely forward. A bonus. They're like, we refuse. All of our feet are on an angle. I gotta fix this line that I messed up. There we go. And then we got a toe. We got like that. And then like this. And then again with the doot, 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 doot. Like that. Okay. 2 shoes whipped out. Oh, I gotta fix the back of my heel on that one. whip out those two shoes. My... Okay, good. Yeah. So I've got my little character VTuber design whipped out there. She's holding her Pokeball from a distance. It doesn't look terrible. We're gonna save it because I haven't saved it for a while, and that would have been real bad. But yeah, thanks for joining, Yukari. It's always nice that you show up every time. I really appreciate it. And anybody else who watched, also appreciate you. I will be actually taking next week off because I'll be traveling, and I don't take all my streaming stuff with me when I travel. But I will be back the week after, and I might be able to put something out next week, later on in the week, but I'm gonna be gone from Monday to Thursday, so. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day. And if you're not having a great day, I hope your bad day is over soon. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye. Wave, wave, wave.